This was me flying an airplane by myself at just 17 years old. You may be asking, how did I do that? And how can I do this for myself? Well, it's a very lengthy process, and I'll share with you how I became a private pilot. The first thing that I had was that itch to become a pilot, and that goal of becoming an airline pilot. The next thing I did was I played flight simulators with all my free time. I even made some YouTube videos on this same channel back a few years ago when I was younger. When I became 16, I started taking a college class at my local community college on ground school. I ended up passing this class, getting high school credit for it, college credit for it, and getting my endorsement to take my FAA written test. When I took my written test, I passed it with an 80%. I had already started flight training in September of 2023. In December of 2023 was when I passed my written test. I then got a scholarship for $10,000 from the Reno Air Racing Association. That helped me tremendously with paying for flight school. Before the scholarship, I only flew about 2 or 3 times a month. Once I got my check ride date scheduled, I started flying around 4 to 5 times a week to be ready for my check ride. I reached my hour goals, became proficient in all the necessary areas, and just like that, I took my pilot test and passed the oral and check ride portion first try, and I became a private pilot in September of 2024 at just 17 years old. Now you may be wondering, how can I get my pilot license at 17? Well, my best piece of advice for you is to go to your local flight school and book a discovery flight. A discovery flight will be a quick 30-minute flight to let you see if this is truly what you want to do. If you enjoy your discovery flight, your flight school can provide you with resources on ground school, flight training, and any other resources you may need to get your pilot license. You may be wondering the pricing for something like this. Well, it ended up costing me around $15,000 to get my pilot license from start to finish. And that is only in flight training costs. You can add in the costs from the medical certificate, the FAA tests, the ground school classes, the supplies like a iPad and a headset. It could be upwards of $17,000. But there are many scholarships out there to help you achieve that. If you're worried about how difficult it might be, trust me, I get it. I went through it. Learning to fly can be challenging. There's a lot of studying, new skills to master, and moments where it feels overwhelming. But if you stay consistent and take it one baby step at a time, it becomes way more manageable. Your instructor is there to guide you, and every pilot was once a student. The key is to keep pushing forward even when it feels tough. And honestly, the first time you fly solo or when you pass your check ride, all that hard work is 100% worth it. So my advice to you is simple. Just get started. Book that discovery flight. Download a flight simulator. Take that ground school class. Even small steps will get you closer to your goal. The sooner you start, the sooner you'll be in the air. I wish you the best of luck with your training, and I hope to see you in the skies. If you have any questions about flight training or flying in general, put them down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking and subscribing to stay updated on my flying journey.